4-year degrees. So within sciences, we have biotechnology, biochemistry, mathematics, and all the traditional science subjects. Apart from that, very innovative forensic, environmental sciences, and computer science programs. The asterisks that you see written along these names are for co-ops. So there are co-ops embedded or part of the programs wherever you see asterisks. So from the second year onwards, when you choose your area of specialization, you can do these internships, which are mostly paid for one term each year. Each year at a Canadian institution will have 3 terms. 2 would be reserved for academic, and the third one would be for these co-op opportunities, your examinations, and your assessments. The engineering department has civil, electrical, environmental, industrial, and mechanical engineering. Aerospace, automotive, materials, environmentals are some of the popular programs with Indian students when they are choosing the University of Windsor. The Bachelor of Human Kinetics, which is
Sorry
related.
to interrupt, Niharika. Can we just skip all
Yeah, sure.
these parts?
This is the second last slide. So moving on to the entry requirements, we are looking at 70 to 80% Ontario standards and 6.5 IELTS if you are applying to the university. Various scholarships to offer, so 1,000 to 16,000 Canadian dollars, and these are academic merit-based scholarships, so you will be automatically assessed for these. This is my contact detail. Please make a note, and I'm happy to take any questions after this. Thank you so much, Almas.
Thank you, Niharika. So very quickly, I'll invite Mr. Daljit Panging from ESSEC Business School.
Can you see Almas?
Yes, it is there.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Daljit from ESSEC Business School. The student who are looking for their future should be secured with a good amount of salary after their global BBA in 4 years, because nobody knows how will be the situation after 4 years, for example, in your case. So this is a kind of program which will keep you a clear goal, what you will become after 4 years of global BBA studying at ESSEC Business School. So this presentation, very short, which will show you why you should apply in ESSEC Business School, what are the reasons you should study, what you will do after 4 years, what is the placement, and how you can finance your studies. At the same time, after 4 years, how much you will earn. After all, you are studying for, your end goal is getting placement and having a good salary. So I just start very quickly. And today I'm basically talking about the global BBA program, although we have different master program, which is world ranking wise very good by Financial Times. All the master programs are top 5 by Financial Times ranking. You can have a look later on in the Google or in the school website. So more than 100 years, we are creating the leaders in the business world and globally. So there are a few person who studied in ESSEC who become a global leader. Of course, there are several, but we just put few of that. So here you can see the global BBA program of ESSEC. It is ranked #1 in France for more than 11 years. And we have more than 55,000 alumni. And remember, although it's a French business school, you don't need to learn French language for the curriculum. The curriculum is 100% English. So this is the master program, which are worldwide, as I said, it's a top rank of 5, all the master program. And if you have a question like if you studied in ESSEC, whether your degree will be accepted worldwide by the companies or by the universities. So you can see it is Triple Crown. It's a Triple Crown accreditation, which you can see here. So the student can apply either Paris campus or Singapore campus. Paris, everybody knows. So this slide will show why you should apply in Singapore campus. This is a very, everybody knows, but still I just put it a few points. So if you see why the placement is so high in ESSEC, 96% of students, they get placement after their bachelor degree graduation. And you can see the learning by doing. This is the main, I would say, one of the main criteria of ESSEC for the students to get placed. For example, I will give a example of this track. It's called apprenticeship track. In this track, the student on the last 2 years of their studies in global BBA, they can work for a company, and while working, they are gaining experience, they are earning salaries while studying. And on top of that, they don't need to pay their tuition fee. The company where they will work, the company will pay the tuition fee of the students to us. So total 4 years, first 2 years, you decide either apply for Paris or Singapore, and last 2 years, if you apply for apprenticeship track, you don't have to pay your tuition fee. And why the companies, they're paying your tuition fee to us. So this is the slide where they are very much confident of our what we are teaching, what we call innovative mix. So these are the whole, I would say, brief courses, what you will learn in 4 years. It covers everything, so that the student can apply in different sectors. They can apply in hospitality, they can apply in engineering, wherever they want to apply for job, they are fit. So if you see the language section, although the curriculum is English, but we will teach French mandatory and one more choice, one more language you can choose. So make sure this is only for placement and the internship, that language part. This is not part of the a real curriculum. So in 4 years, we have 160 partner universities across 42 countries. There are a few of them you can see with their logo, like King's College London is there. And in this program, you can choose anywhere to go. You can get a dual degree from any institute. And this is the most interesting slide after 4 years, where you can see yourself. And you can see, you can place yourself in different industries. And this is based on the 2018 Global BBA graduated student. So you can see these are the salaries, how much you will earn per annum. It is the initial average salary, the students earns more than that. So there are, I think, one more last slide I will just show you quickly. And this is the placement statistics. You can see here, almost 96% of students, they get job within less than 6 months of their graduation. So this is the last slide. You can see why you should apply in ESSEC. So first of all, if you apply now, you can be eligible for Excellence Scholarship, which is 20,000 euros, Diversity Scholarship, 12,000 euros. Of course, we have the same scholarship in all 4 rounds, but if you apply now, we have more funds. So there'll be more number of Excellence Scholarship holders, there will be more Diversity Scholarship holders. So online application is on. SAT is not required. There's no entry exam. TOEFL and IELTS is not required, but it is not that easy to get the scholarship as well as the online application. For more details, you can WhatsApp me. It's an Indian number. Anytime you can WhatsApp me for online application, for scholarship, or any other details. So please make sure no SAT, no TOEFL, and 4 years. After 4 years, you have the salary. Thank you. For any question, you can put it in the Q&A box. Looking forward to see you in Singapore or Paris. Thank you.
Thank you, Doljit. Thank you very much. Very quickly, I would like to invite Mr. Anshuman from Kent State University.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, my name is Anshuman. I represent Kent State University, which is located in the state of Ohio, and the closest airport is Cleveland. 1 hour drive from the airport to the campus. One of the safest and the healthiest campus in the states, and the low cost of living, 88% less. We have been ranked at 100 best graduation education school by US News and World Report, 777th best public research university by Carnegie Foundation, spread over 950 acres, around 27,000 plus students, 2,51,000 alumni worldwide. It is located in the Lakes region, founded in 1910. We offer 285 plus undergraduate programs, 50 master's programs with 100 concentrations, 25 PhD programs with 50 concentrations. Coming to the main part, which is very important in India, is scholarship. Every student gets a scholarship, which is called Global Scholarship, and it is a renewable, 4,000 every year. It is automatically given to the international students. The second scholarship is International Freshman Scholarship, which is again a renewable scholarship, and it is SAT based. Anything above 1260 is good to apply a GPA of 3.6 on US scale. The award amount ranges from $2,000 to $20,000. You are welcome here. Scholarship is again a renewable scholarship. For this, the student has to write an essay, and the GPA required is 3 on a scale of 4. The award amount ranges from $8,000 to $9,000. Then comes the Civic Engagement Scholarship, which is a one-time scholarship, and the award amount ranges from $2,000 to $5,000. The student has to write an essay. The Global Diversity Scholarship, again a one-time scholarship. The student has to write an essay. GPA required 3 on a scale of 4. Award amount ranges from $2,000 to $5,000. This is a glimpse of the downtown and the campus. We have been ranked number 1 for the dining services. A free PATA bus service is offered to all the students. '25 different residential halls, 6,500 students living on campus. The student to faculty ratio is 21:1. Coming to the safety, which plays a very important role for the undergraduate student. Kent State University is the safest campus as per FBI Uniform Crime Report. We have our own flagship agency, Kent State Police Services, 24 hours patrolling. And the flash alerts are sent for any emergency or change in the schedule. Coming to the fee part, the fee is around $39,000, which includes your tuition, accommodation, meals, books, and medical insurance. The tuition fee is $21,400. We offer almost all the programs except medical and law. So my contact details are here. Please feel free to get in touch with me.
Thank you, Anshuman. So I would like to invite Mr. Raul D'Souza now to take on from here.
Thank you, Almaz. Good afternoon to everyone. I'd like to start by sharing my screen. Welcome to Istituto Marangoni, School of Fashion, Art and Design.
I'm studying the Master of Fashion Design. Everything is fashion.
Io studio interior design.
Io ho scelto interior design. Enjoy. I love the school.
My name is Chris Tony, and I'm from
Raul, I guess it's not working.
Feeling of fashion. I want to be a fashion designer. Voglio fare progettista.
Raul is not working. We cannot see any video on the screen.
Oh, you can't see my screen sharing?
No. Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay, sorry, I just.
I'm studying the Master of Fashion Design. Everything is fashion.
Io studio interior design.
Io ho scelto interior design.
Enjoy. I love the school.
My name is Chris. I'm 20 and I'm from Barcelona.
Les 40 pour le stylisme.
Studio fashion design.
The meaning of fashion.
I want to be a fashion designer. Grande voglio fare progettista.
I don't care if you wanna tear me apart. I don't care if you see the sky, see the sky, full of stars. It's all you.
So this says it all. Istituto Marangoni is one of the first schools for fashion art and design education in Europe, started in 1935. We are ranked, always been ranked in the top 10 in the world ever since ranking has started more than 25 years ago in the arts and design field. So we're also happy to inform that we have a campus here in Mumbai. So Indian students have the option to do a first year in Mumbai and then progress to our European campuses in London, Paris, Milan, or Florence, yeah, for their second and third year undergrad program or fourth year. So this is called a cross-school experience, which we greatly inculcate in students. Over the last 85 years, Marangoni has made a name for itself all across the globe. We have students coming from nearly 106 countries, 107 countries to our campuses in Europe. We are the pioneers of the Italianness, the made in Italy concept. As you know, Italian design is famous all over the world, whether it's furniture design, whether it's fashion, whether it's kitchen interiors, product, right across. And this is where it starts, right in the heart. And our campus is located right in the center of the fashion and design districts there. So Italianness, the location of the school, faculty who are professionals from the industry who come and teach here, and the close connection with the industry that you see post the course. Not only post the course, even during the course. These are some of our famous mentors who are our brand ambassadors. Anna Rosso was recently the editor-in-chief for Vogue Japan. Mr. Giulio Caplini, the world #1 in furniture design and also an architect by profession. And Hermano Scrivino is our alumni of the 70s, who now is a well-known established designer. So as you can see, the world is your playground. You can, we have, besides interacting with students coming from all over the world, where you learn also talent from across the world. Various campuses in the 3-year program or the 4-year program as when you take it. So this becomes very important for students to for that exposure. Because of lack of time, I will skip a lot of the videos and the presentations. Our application process is quite basic. Passion is what you need most for the admission to Marangoni, and a clear idea on what you want to be. What is your dream career? Whether it's in design, okay, product design, interior design, graphic design, or fashion design, fashion styling, and fashion business. These are the 3 streams. Students who attend the first year in Mumbai can then progress to London and graduate with a BA honors degree in fashion design or interior design or fashion business. So we have a lot of streams, careers in the business stream, creative communication stream in fashion styling, and in the creative skill that is designing. So we also have a very good campus in Florence for fine arts. Fine arts is the world, Florence is the world capital for fine arts, and that's where we have a very dedicated campus for the fine arts. What I want to bring to attention is the short courses we have here at our various campuses. Now, because of the COVID situation, we are conducting them online, and this is good because students can do it from any part of the world, right on from the age 16 to 17. So many of you are in that age group and can attend our short courses in preparation for the undergrad programs. Coming to fashion studies, as I said, the 3 streams of fashion: design, styling, and business. Please visit our website www.institutomarangoni.com for all details about the courses, the learning outcomes. So that will give you the broad subjects which are covered during the course and how to prepare yourself. And these are the design courses that we have. Fine arts, as I already mentioned, in Florence, where we multimedia arts, art history and culture. And we have PG courses also strong in multimedia. Because we are so closely connected with the industry, we have developed the industry over the last 50 years, the luxury industry. So your projects in class during the course are in collaboration with brands. So these are some of the examples. For example, D Square, I would not go through the videos because that will take time. But for example, these are the upcycle projects where students work together with the brand at the brand store. So they go right and work with the companies at their stores or at their offices. So they have a real experience of what it is to work with a fashion brand and this. So this is the hands-on experience, and then prepare themselves then for their jobs post the course. Some of the companies, Jigsaw is another communication project we did. Zara, we had this project with them also that you can visit on our website and see some of the projects. This is the interior design project with Maison Margiela. We have designed a lot of stores in Europe. So our students have designed a lot of stores for these brands. Then for product design, students have surface and have done with this lamination and ceramic company, Leah, to design tiles for ceramic. Flaminia is a product design company with bathroom fittings, bathroom accessories. And so we designed the wash basins for this company. So as you see, the connection of Marangoni to the industry, very, very strong. And that's because of our professional teachers who are from the companies. So the connect is and that helps you create your own careers ahead in the streams. We help students, talented students, with the scholarships each year. We have scholarship programs in collaboration with brands. So if you visit our website, closer to the intakes. So we have 2 intakes, starting one in October this year. So our campuses are happy to inform that are all open this October. So we have more than 150 students who are going to our campuses in London, Paris, Milan, and Florence for their undergrad program and their post-graduation programs. And that really helps them we have very strong tie-ups, as I said, with the industry. So our students not only present during their graduation ceremony, but also present for various fashion weeks around the world. This is our year-ending graduate show. This showcases the quality of Marangoni, and this helps them also connect with the industry. A lot of people from the industry come for these graduate shows and then pick up the talented students. All successful students who graduate at Marangoni get an access to our portal called Simplicity, where they upload their CVs, and this is shared with hundreds of companies.
Rahul, sorry to interrupt. If you can skip to the end.
Yes, yes. And this coming to the end, yeah. So this helps you pass the course. Just a moment. So if any queries, please don't hesitate to put them in the question answer box at the end. I would just like to end with this last video on our alumni. And thank you very much for listening and joining us this week.
It's always like I feel like I will have heart attacks with this show. I think we were really lucky to have such a great time at Marangoni. Anything's possible. Follow your dream, create what you love, and nothing's impossible.
I would love to be a student again. I would easily do the whole course again.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So next up is Garima Narang from Lakehead University.
Thank you so much, Almas. I'm going to quickly share my screen for a very brief presentation. Sorry, just... I hope my screen is visible to everybody. Well, I'm Garima from Lakehead University, the Senior Recruitment Advisor. Lakehead is over a 100-year-old institution in the province of Ontario. We are a leading research, comprehensive, mid-sized university with over 9,000 full-time students at 2 different campuses. We roughly have about 1,400 international students coming from 80 different nationalities. Lakehead offers a broad area of program under 10 different faculties. In terms of the ranking of our institution, we are among the top 10 universities in Canada, top 2 in Ontario, number 1 for research at the undergraduate level. So students are looking to focus their studies in science and engineering, especially looking at research as their as their career goal. Could certainly consider Lakehead as one of the best institutions in Canada. Besides that, majority of our programs are are co-op focused, job focused. So the co-op starts usually after the second year, wherein you have regular internship opportunities as you progress and complete your degree program. Another advantage of choosing Lakit is scholarships. So we offer scholarships to meritorious students, and these scholarships are completely based on one's performance in grade 12. So the screen shows the different categories of scholarships as divided between 4,000, 5,000, and 7,500. So both 7,500 and 5,000 are renewable scholarship, and based on your performance every year, you could get the benefit as you progress. So under different faculties, Lakit has over 60 different specializations with more than 150 minor options to explore under business, science, arts, and engineering program. Also, Lakit has an extensive support. So Lakit is a community of institutions, community of students who are absolutely focused to give 24/7 support in different forms. So we have advising, we have tutoring, and we have a lot of workshops open for students to get benefit. As we understand that Indian students come from a different academic background, they certainly need that support. Not only that our small class sizes is again an added advantage for students to get not only to make a connect with their peers, but to be in regular contact with the professors also. So when we look at the location of the university, Ontario is the hub for business, for manufacturing, and for other industries also. So over 2 campuses, Thunder Bay is the signature campus for Lakit, which is about an hour and a half from Toronto, caters to bachelor's, master's, and PhD program. Aurelia is about less than 90 minutes from Greater Toronto and is a dedicated undergraduate campus, wherein we run a majority of our bachelors under the field of management, science, engineering, and diploma with degree options at the campus. When we look at the average fees, it ranges between 25 to 30,000 Canadian dollars, 30,000 primarily for engineering and management, and 25 for arts and science. Now, how do we calculate a scholarship? As I said, it's an academic-based scholarship, and based on your performance in grade 12, you could minus that amount from your first year and pay the remaining to the institution. I know that you've been hearing most of us for almost 45 minutes. I just want to end the presentation on a small note, and I'm sharing my contact details on the screen. It's a team of 2 in India. You could get in touch with us through the details available on the screen. Thank you so much. Wish you very good luck.
Thank you, Garima. Short and sweet. So next up is Mr. Divya Kumar from University of Ottawa. Are you here, Divya? Meanwhile, students, you can post your questions in Q&A box, and I can see a lot of your questions have been answered. Divya, are you here? I can see his name, I guess. It's not here. So meanwhile, I'll just take a few questions. So this question is for ESSEC Business School. So Trisha says, what are the scholarships? And there are no humanities courses, Trisha. This is a business school. So what are the scholarship opportunities she's asking?
So thanks for the question. So if mostly if you saw the presentation, it actually shows that we have 2 scholarships. One is the excellence scholarship, the other one is the diversity scholarship, and the student doesn't need to apply. They are eligible by themselves. Like for example, the Indian students, they have a higher chance of getting the diversity scholarship because it doesn't matter whether they apply for Paris campus or Singapore campus, they are diverse. So there are more chance to getting the diversity scholarship. Of course, if somebody is excellent, why not? And I suggest the students should apply as early as possible. Now they can apply because our online application is already on. So, and then if you have any question, you can always WhatsApp me. I can help you out how to get the scholarship in which way, because we see the overall profile of the student.
Thank you, Daljit. Thank you very much. So I can see Divya is here. So Divya, over to you.
Great, thank you, Almaz. Very good afternoon. So I'm going to just briefly talk about the university. I am Divya, and University of Ottawa is located in Ottawa, which is the capital of Canada. Ottawa is also the 4th largest city in Canada, and is also called as the Silicon Valley North. So because of high concentration of high-tech industries, in Ottawa. University of Ottawa, on the other hand, is again very centrally located. It started in the year 1848, so it is one of the oldest universities in Canada. It's older than Canada itself. And it is today the largest English-French bilingual university in the world. It is also one of the most reputed institutes in North America. If you look at the rankings, we are ranked among the top 10 in Canada and among top 200 in the world. So we are very well placed in terms of the rankings. University of Ottawa has 350 undergraduate courses, in fact, more than 350 undergraduate courses, and over 150 master's and PhD programs. So a student has a natural progression from bachelor's to master's to PhD. We have 9 faculties which the students can apply to, under which there are multiple programs. I'm going to just talk about the generic programs that we offer. We have the Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Science, Faculty of Arts, where Bachelor's of Fine Arts and Communications and Journalism is a good program. Faculty of Social Sciences, Faculty of Education, Medicine, Law, so anything that you can think of, except for the School of Architecture, we have them all. Now, we also have housing on campus. So if you wish to stay on campus, we have residences, and quite a few residences that you can choose from. We also have off-campus residences. So the residential area in Ottawa is just besides University of Ottawa. You can, in fact, walk from the residential area all the way to the university. The scholarship programs are quite few, but they are really good ones. We have the President, the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor scholarship. The value of those scholarships are close to 40,000 Canadian dollars. We have automatic scholarships also. For example, every faculty offers multiple scholarships. For the Faculty of Engineering, we have a 5,000 Canadian dollars scholarship for anybody who gets admission at University of Ottawa, and a 10,000 Canadian dollars scholarship for anybody who scores more than 92%. Now, admissions at University of Ottawa are highly competitive. You need to have a minimum of 80% to get into any of our programs. Make sure that you have more than that. The engineering programs require you to have more than 85%. In fact, programs like computer science, computer engineering require around 91% to 92%. So make sure that you're very good in your academics. We look at your 3 years of education, your 10th, 11th, and 12th. Application is through Ontario University's Application Center, OUAC. You need to fill up the 105 form. Once you filled up the form, you're good to go. That's all about the university. However, it's difficult to explain what a university does in 3 minutes. Please feel free to write to me at india@uottawa.ca. So I'm going to drop my email in the chat box for you to see. You can always write to me directly, or I'm free to answer all your questions here. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya. Thank you very much. So moving back to the Q&As. So we have a lot of questions on medical and MBBS. I don't think so any of the university present here is providing any MBBS program. So, but I guess I can take this question from...
I can answer that question, Almaz.
Yeah. Medical one you can answer. And I had a few questions on forensics also. So I guess Lakehead is providing...
No, nothing in in forensic, but for medical, this is pretty much for all the universities in Canada. That you have to have a bachelor's from one of the Canadian universities in order to pursue a medicine program. Like at Lakehead, we have an Ontario Medical School, but for that a student has to study a bachelor's with a major in biology, and thereafter give a MCAT examination to get into the medicine school. So it is like a double bachelor's program to have a full-fledged career in the field of medicine.
Okay, thank you, Garima. So, Rahul, you need to put your details in the chat box. Students are asking for the website and your contact details. Yeah. Yeah. So, next one is for ESSEC. So, Mrityunjay is asking what are the job placement opportunities ESSEC offers to the commerce students? You're on mute, Daljit. You're on mute. Yeah. Still on mute.
Okay. So now it's better, I believe?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you see the students when they graduated, you can see which sector they goes for their placement. And it is a global BBA, and the students, they learn in 4 years all different course of business in one program, which is in global BBA, which is in 4 years. And because of that, you can see the student, they can go for finance, for industry, for consulting, even tourism, IT. And in this chart, it shows the overall placement, the job scenario. And this is on the base of 2018 BBA graduate. And you can see the placement scenario. I don't think anybody can show it so precisely. And you can see 96% of students, they get placed within 6 months. So why the students, when they get placement, what is their initial salary? This is the initial salary, what you can see in the euro, Singapore dollar, or in INR. So this is just the initial, the student gets higher than that. Yeah, this is the, I think I covered a question. If not,
yeah. I hope so. You have covered all parts. So if you have, if you need further details, you can always contact Daljit. So Divya, I have two queries for you. One is, I guess you have already provided the contact details in the chat box, but if you can provide it to Twisha in person. And she has another question. She says, what job opportunities University of Ottawa offers to humanities students after graduation?
Thanks, that's a very good question. So just to start with, University of Ottawa has a 97% employment rate, which means that 97% of our students get a job within 6 months of completing their graduation. So that's one of the highest in, it's one of the highest in Canada. Other than that, it depends on what stream you choose. So for example, if you're choosing arts or social sciences, what subject are you studying? If you're studying psychology, if you wish to study psychology, you wish to study political science, depending on the subjects that you choose, you get a job. Now, just to give you an example, for somebody who does economics, would become an economic advisor to can become an economic advisor to various organizations or to the United Nations or to government. So there are a lot of opportunities in those areas. If you become a psychologist, you can become, you can get into clinical organizational psychology. So you can be, defining how the products are accepted in the general public. So it all depends on the program that you choose, but there are multiple opportunities available. If there are any specific questions, or if you need to talk to one of our alumni, just drop me an email and maybe I'll connect you to one of those in those specific areas. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya. So very quickly, I have one question for you, Niharika, before you leave. So Sania wants the details regarding the bachelor's in engineering.
All right, Sanya, there are various specializations within the Bachelor's of Engineering, the Applied Sciences and Engineering that we have. So for any specific queries, please write to me, but we have a clear degree in the Bachelor's of Engineering, and we have specializations in mechanical, in civil, in electrical, in automotive, aerospace. So depending on your interest, you can apply to the university. The university's application process starts 1 year in advance. So if you're graduating next year from your 12th, you'll have to apply this year in September. And the application will close by the 1st of March. Basic entry requirements would be between 70 to 80%. So if you are coming from a CBSE board, you will have to have 70% minimum requirements. We also look at your physics, chemistry, and maths marks. So those are also taken into consideration. But you can write to me specifically for your area of specialization, and I'll be happy to answer. Thank you so much, Almas.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, Niharika.
All right, bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so we also have Indian University representatives with us now. So we will be starting shortly with the Indian University introductions. Before that, I want to take few questions, and you can keep posting your questions for the foreign universities also. They're here to answer. So Lakehead University, I guess she has already mentioned, but Manish wants to hear once again, what are the medical courses options available at Lakehead?
See, we have a dedicated team answering those questions, but as I said that for medical program, you have to study a Bachelor of Science with biology as a major subject. If you could drop in your query, I've shared my email ID here in the chat box. Drop in your query, I'll help you to connect with our domestic admissions team to get more, to answer your questions with respect to medicine option. But you would have to study a 4-year degree as an international student, and thereon could pursue a medicine program at Lakehead.
Thank you, Garima. So I would like to actually thank all the overseas universities for being with us. I would also request you if you can actually answer a few questions here. I can see a lot of questions are coming in. So I'll just quickly start with the introductions of the Indian universities. And if you can answer these questions in the Q&A box. There are a lot of questions regarding ethical hacking, space science. I think Niharika has left. So Garima, if you can answer that regarding University of
Answer regarding manufacturing. So there was this query regarding manufacturing. So manufacturing as an industry, in fact, is very strong in Canada, especially Ontario. And there are so many job options available in that sector. So whether they want to get into high technology or aerospace technology, automotive, machinery, clothing. So that's one of the biggest sectors. In fact, after California, maximum jobs in the field of manufacturing are in Ontario. Unfortunately, today, there were 3 universities from Ontario. So I think it's a good initiative by ICAE, and I'm sure students, you have the details for all the delegates. Please get in touch with us if you want to know more about different options available in your chosen field.
Thank you, Garima. Thank you very much. I would once again request you to please go through the questions in the Q&A box. Meanwhile, I'm starting with the introductions of the Indian universities. So we have yeah. So I would like to start with Atria University. So Mr. Vansh, if you can start with your presentation. And please stick to the time limit, everyone.
Vansh is not here. I'm Pallavi.
Okay, yeah, Pallavi. Yeah, sorry.
So, yeah. Hello, everyone. I'm Pallavi. Thank you for joining. It's great to see so many of you attending the webinar. So this shows that how during this pandemic, we are sparing a time to understand about the universities across the country. Atria University is a liberal sciences university based out of Bangalore. In Atria, we are proposing a new form of education known as ELM, which is experiential learning method This is basically different from the traditional rote learning method, which involves the memorization of theories from books. In Atrium University, we are looking at a student's quality. We are not looking at a student's mark. We do not consider marks and feel that a student cannot be judged solely based on marks. We are focusing on different projects, which ensures project-based learning. We have given students the freedom to choose subjects based on their interest. Students are very much confused after their college to decide whether they want to go for engineering, medicine, design, technology, or humanities, commerce. So in Atria, we are offering them a platform to decide what they want to do. So in the foundation year, we have around 10 to 12 subjects which they have to study, which they choose to study, after which they have the option to choose majors. We have 5 majors. We have 4 majors: Bachelors of Science, Bachelors of Technology, Bachelors of Design, and Bachelors of Business Management. Under the 4 majors, we have 5 subjects. We have Digital Transformation, we have Sustainable Life Sciences, we have 3 more subjects, which I can show you in slides. Also, we have professors from across the world. We have someone from Carleton College. We have professors from University of Florida. We also had a principal's conclave last year in December, where it was chaired by Mr. Babi Mitra, Amitabha Mitra. He was heading the NEET in MIT. So in Atria, we are trying to challenge the traditional method. We are looking more of having people who might not have got like great marks in the 12th. Like right now, like because I have studied in University of Delhi, and I have seen how without getting a good percentage, we always want a student to avail a good course. So that's this is something that Atria is not looking at. We feel that a student is beyond marks. So that's why we are trying to get students who are really interested. Also, we are not taking any exams. So students can fill an online form, which we have in our website. I can share the link. The student has to fill the form, which is a 3-page form. The form will make you understand what is your potential. It's more of a critical thinking kind of a form. After you fill the form and submit, we will call you if you're shortlisted, followed by a SEID day, which is a student interaction and engagement day, where you will be grouped with 3-4 people, and then you can design some projects. Initially, we had thought that it will be more of a physical thing, but then we had to change it to more of an online thing because of the pandemic. So if anyone is interested to know about Atria University more, if anyone wants to know how we are trying to change the traditional method, you are free to reach me. Also, I'm sharing the link of Atria University in the chat box, so you can see how we are trying to explore different things. And this is the first time that a liberal sciences university is coming up in a country like India. So it's something that a student can definitely try to find out by getting involved. Even if you think that you do not want to enroll, you can fill the form and you can see how our form is very different from any other university. Thank you.
Thank you, Pallavi. Thank you very much for your insights. Now I would like to invite Ms. Anju from Shivnada University.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. I'll just be sharing a presentation, a small presentation of 2 to 3 minutes. It will talk about Shivnada University. Please give me 2 minutes. Is my presentation visible?
Yes, it is there.
Okay. So I'll give you a small brief about Shivnada University. Now, Shivnada University is a private multidisciplinary research-focused university founded in 2011, and it is located ahead of Greater Noida in Dadri, UP. It was founded as a part of a series of initiatives launched by Shivnada Foundation, a private philanthropic foundation funded by Shivnada, the founder of HCL. Other initiatives being the Vidya Gyan School, which are the schools for the underprivileged children, Shivnatha School, which we have schools at Gurgaon, Faridabad and Noida, SSN College for Chennai, and Kiran Nadar Museum. It is a leading Indian university with truly global mindset. It is comprehensive. It offers programs from undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral. It is multidisciplinary, which has the flexibility of taking a major and minor combination by the student. It is majorly a research-focused university, which helps the students to get an exposure of research at the undergraduate level, and a purely student-centric university. So some of the popular major and minor combinations which has been taken by our students are computer science and economics, computer science and management, economics and IR, and economics and management. To give you an overview of our undergraduate courses, we have School of Engineering, we have BTech in Chemicals, Civil, Computer Science and Engineering, Electrical and Electronics, Electronics and Communication, and Mechanical Engineering. Under School of Natural Sciences, we have BSc Research in Biotechnology, in Chemistry, Mathematics and Physics. Under School of Humanities, we have BA Research in English, History, International Relations, Sociology, Economics and Economics and Finance. Under School of Management, we have Bachelor of Management Studies, and this program, BSc Research, Economics and Finance, is also under the School of Management. Now we are looking at certain eligibility criteria for engineering students. We are looking at PCM score 70% CBSE or ISC, or for non-engineering programs, it's an aggregate score of 70% CBSE or ISC. Now you can apply at Shivnatha University through your SAT scores. You can also apply through your ACT scores, and you can also apply through an SNU SAT and APT. Now SNU SAT is a Shivnatha University Scholastic Aptitude Test, which is a 2-hour online test, comprises of your verbal, bond, abstract, and essay writing. And APT is the Academic Proficiency Test, which is subject to the different courses that you apply. And you can also apply through JEE Mains course, which is applicable for only students applying for School of Engineering and School of Natural Sciences. To know more about the university, you can visit our website, www.snu.edu.in, wherein you can see various aspects about the placements, about the fee structure, about the UGC approvals, and the international collaboration. And you can also drop in your queries to admissions@snu.edu.in. And at present, you can also drop in your mail in the chat box and answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anshu. Thank you very much for this lovely presentation. And now next up is Flame University. So Neha, over to you.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. And thank you so much, DPS Bilaspur and Almas, for giving us the opportunity to be a part of this event. So I'll just share my view, my screen, sorry. Is my screen visible, Almas?
It's coming up. It's coming up. Your bandwidth a bit low. Yeah, it's there.
Okay. So we are Flame University. Flame University stands for Foundation for Liberal and Management Education, Pune. And as the name suggests itself, that liberal education means that you have the liberty to pick and choose subjects of your choice, irrespective of the courses that you have taken up in your 11th and 12th. Apart from any honors program, for any other program, there is no prerequisite. So this university is situated in Pune. It's a beautiful 65 to 70 acre campus with all world-class amenities. As we have shortage of time, so I'm going to quickly jump to the courses that we offer. We offer a BA major and minor in economics, psychology, literary and cultural studies, international studies, environmental studies, journalism, public policy, and sociology. We also offer a BA honors in economics, a BSc major and minor in applied mathematics, BSc honors in computer science, BBA major and minor in finance, marketing, human resource, operations, entrepreneurship, general management, out of which general management can only be taken up as a major, and BBA communication management, which has subjects like advertising and branding, digital marketing and communications, film and television communication studies. Apart from these, we also offer dance, music, theater, and design, but that can only be taken up as minors. So with these subjects, you can make about 250 plus unique combinations. This is the combination table that I'm showing you. For example, if a student is interested in, let's say, major in psychology, at the same time, the child can do a minor in entrepreneurship or a minor in film and television. Same way, if a student is interested in a major in finance, at the same time, a student wants to take up filmmaking. So these are the kind of unique options that we offer. Our courses are divided into 4 structures. We have foundation courses, specialization courses, experiential learning courses, and open elective courses. So what happens at Claim University is that the first year is a foundation year where each one of you have to take up foundation courses and courses from Universes of Knowledge. So under the foundation courses, we offer academic writing, critical reasoning, public speaking and debate, digital literacy, introduction to applied ethics and environmental studies. And shortly, we are adding 2 more courses to this. And apart from this, from the Universes of Knowledge, you need to pick up at least a minimum of 2 courses. They are listed here. They are under physical and natural sciences, fine and performing arts, global studies, social science and humanities. So once the student is towards the end of first year, that's the time when the student actually decides that, yes, my interest lies in so and so subject. So I would like to take up a major in this subject and a minor in the other subject. So towards the end of first year, that's the time when you have to declare your majors and minors. Now, along with these foundation and specialization courses, we offer experiential learning courses, which are an integral part of the curriculum. Towards the summer of year 1, we offer developmental activities program, under which the student learn the value of social responsibility, and the student learns how an NGO operates. They get a full experience, hands-on experience on working with an NGO. Then towards the semester 4, we have a Discover India program, which enables a student to undertake field research projects to explore aspects of Indian history, culture, and civilization. It's a very popular program at Claim University. Students are divided into groups of 7 to 10, and they choose the topic and place of their choice and do a full research on that. And then they have to submit their projects, and at times they make movies on this. Then we have the summer internship program, where student gets hands-on industry working experience. So coming to the faculty, which we are extremely famous for, we have faculty from all across the globe, starting from Stanford University, University of Cambridge, NUS, University of Michigan, and then IIMs, IITs, MICA, and so on. You can visit our website. We have the complete faculty details there. We have international connects with, again, the very good names that you can see here, like York University, Yale University, Wellesley, Sciences Po, and so on. So we also offer a summer immersion program for the students of 10th, 11th, and 12th. Every year in the months of May and June, these programs are offered. And it's a 2 weeks proper hands-on experience on what liberal education is, how you should go about choosing the courses and all. I'll just give you a glimpse of the university. This is our dining hall, the infrastructure, the library. Then these are the classrooms, these are the recording studios, the field that we have. Coming to the admission process, our forms are, our forms will be available online from the month of October. And we have a pan-India round in the months of December, February, and April, wherein Delhi and will also be one of the centers, and there are 9 other centers. So we will be updating that shortly on our website. My colleague will be typing all the details in the chat box, and I request you all, if you have any queries, we'll be more than happy to answer that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you very much. So moving on from one liberal arts university to the other, I would like to invite Ms. Meenu Arora from Kriya University.
Thank you, Almaz. Thank you, DPS. And I will just share my screen. Kriya University is basically situated in Sri City, which is 70 kilometers away from the Chennai airport. I hope all of you can see my screen. Yeah.
It is there, ma'am.
Yeah. So Kriya University is basically, we believe in the interwoven learning. And as you can see, all the educational leaders and the industry leaders, they came together and they tried to reimagine the whole education which is required to prepare our students for the Industry 4.0. So Raghuram Rajan and EY CEO Rajiv Memani has just joined us. So with this, they came up with a very thoughtful and well-curated curriculum, which follows the guiding principles of interwoven learning, because that is the backbone of Kriya University. So these are the 8 guiding principles which we follow. All the courses, whether you do a BSc course or a BA course, which I will be showing you what are the majors offered, they are all writing intensive. And we believe in, you know, creating the knowledge and not only just having the information. And we believe in moving from what to learn to how to learn. And the whole system is based on this, where you will be integrating, you know, the arts is beautifully weaved into sciences and the past is weaved into the future. You know, you are attending a maths class and you will see that maybe a science professor or a history professor comes and talks about the historical evolution of mathematical concepts. We strongly believe in guiding students to become ethical and impactful leaders, because in this data-driven you know, world, you know, it is very, very important to take certain ethical decisions because we are going to influence the community. And immersive learning is another important part of the whole curriculum. And to impart immersive learning, we believe in you know, having partnerships with various industries and universities. So we have very well curated partnerships with different universities which are specific to courses. For example, if you are interested in doing data and policy, then we have a tie-up with University of Chicago where you can do a summer course. Like one of our students went last year to University of Chicago. She did the whole course online because of the lockdown, and everything was sponsored by Kriya University. Or if you want to study biodiversity, then you can study with James Cook University along the Great Barrier Reef. Psychology you can do with Nottingham Trent University. So similarly, we have other partnerships with Stanford, Cambridge, you know, depending on what course you want to do. So these are the various majors and minors which we follow. There is no prerequisite to join any of the majors. So even if you don't have maths, you can go for a major even in mathematics or even in any subject related to science or economics. We do offer business studies and philosophy, but only as minors. So you can take any one as your major and another subject as minor, in fact, as a concentration also. You know, you can have major, minor plus concentration. You can also go for the joint majors where the course structure will be a little different. So you can pick up any 2 subjects like economics plus environmental studies is a very coming up subject and which will be required for the industry 4.0 also. So to complete a joint major, you have to do 18 courses. And for to complete a major, 12 to 14 courses, and minor 6 to 8 courses, and concentration 3 to 4 courses. So when you enter Kriya University, you enter a common batch. So first year is common to all the students, whether you want to choose history as your major and mathematics as your major. You will study all the 11 core courses and the skill courses. So the basic idea of introducing data analytics and design thinking along with social analysis and scientific reasoning is that you require different kinds of skills to be successful in 21st century. So we don't want all of you to become data scientists, but you should know how to understand, how to interpret the data. Because even if you are a psychologist, you know, you need to interpret the data, that how many you know, people are falling into depression into this lockdown, for example. So the first year you will study all these subjects, and only in the second year you will declare your major. So as far as admission process is concerned, the admission process occurs at 2 stages. The first stage is the online application. Our applications for the next batch will open up in November 2020, and it has a personal story and where to our academic as well, along with your co-curricular, right? And you, if you are selected, you move to the Kriya Immersive Day, where a case is presented, and then you're supposed to do details. You can note down my details because I will be your touch point, and then I will wait for your questions during the Q&A. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So before moving on to the next university, students, I would like to ask you to drop in your queries in Q&A box for the Indian universities. But please mention the name of the university to which you are asking the question. So very quickly, I would like to invite Mr. Syed Suhail from Ashoka University.
A very good afternoon to everyone and the students. My name is Sohail and I'm the outreach manager for Chhattisgarh, and I'm based in Madhya Pradesh right now. I'm just sharing my screen to start with. I hope the screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, it is there.
Yeah, so Ashoka University is one of the leading liberal arts and sciences university, which is based in Sonipat, Haryana. The place is called as Rajiv Gandhi Education City, and it's a residential institution where the focus is on multidisciplinary studies, and the student have multiple options to choose between multiple subjects. And I hope the students have heard about liberal education and they understand the concept, because it allows the freedom to choose between subjects. And there's a myth that liberal education is only about arts courses, but it's not like that. It's a combination of both arts, sciences, and commerce. You also study natural sciences, social sciences, and humanities. It's an interdisciplinary approach which allows the breadth and the depth of different courses. To just give you a few idea about the founders, the university was established in 2014, and these are the few founders. Sandeep Bikhchandani is one of the popular names from Naukri.com. He has recently received the Padma Shri Award. Mr. Pramad Sinha, who is very well known for establishing ISB in India. Mr. Vineet Gupta is there, and all these founders are there. Talking about few leadership, Mr. Rudrangshu Mukherjee is the Chancellor who pursued his PhD from Oxford University. Ms. Malabika Sarkar is the Vice Chancellor at Ashoka. She studied at Cambridge University. We offer an undergraduate program of 3 years, which is a BA Honours or a BSc Honours degree. Your 3 years will comprises of 6 semesters, which is a combination of foundation courses, majors and minor courses, co-curricular courses, and the student also have an option to do a double major and pursue a postgraduate diploma in advanced studies and research. These foundation courses, as you can see on the screen, the focus is on critical thinking and how one subject talk to each other. So you have to study multiple subjects from different fields: Indian civilization, quantitative thinking, economics, great books. So these foundations are mandatory to cover up in your first the 3 years of graduation. These are the list of majors and minors. The students can make 200 plus combinations from all these subjects. So one subject from pure major or an interdisciplinary major can be opted with a combination of minor and 2 co-curricular compulsory options. A few details about the faculty. You can see that Mr. Gopal Krishna Gandhi is one of the popular names again, who is a civil servant and a diplomat who comes from the family background of Mr. Gandhi himself. And he is the professor of history and politics at Ashoka University. Very good faculty lineup like Ashwini Deshpande, who is a professor of economics, Mr. L.A. Shashidhar, who is again a PhD from University of Cambridge, and he is the Dean for Biology Department. These are few details of the summer and semester abroad programs. So we have collaboration with international partners where the students can take a semester abroad option, and they can go for master's program to these places as well. Just few details about the fees structure. 9.4 lakhs is the annual fee with the residential cost. But please don't worry, because it's a very unique philanthropy model, and we offer scholarships in the form of need-based financial aid, which has made this world-class education affordable to all. And in these last 6 years, no student has ever been denied education because of the financial constraints. And just to give you few details about class of 2022, that how seriously we are offering the scholarships, that 50% students are in current financial aid, 120 on full scholarship. There are 8% students who come from a family background less than 2 lakh rupees, and 10% student are first generation college goers. So a lot of support is there from the university in making this liberal education affordable. These are the details of the placements. 8.5 lakhs is the average salary of undergraduate from liberal education at Ashoka University. Last year, 23 lakhs was the highest salary which was offered in Microsoft. The student was from computer science major background. For all the queries related to placements, you can type those questions in the Q&A box, and I'll be taking them at the end of the session. These are a few of the names. So one thing I want to clear that these options are open for all the majors and minors. It's not a particular thing that you need to have economics major to go into banking and finance sector. You can even work into technology company or a media and communication sector. These are the places for higher studies where students have gone for master's program. We also have a supporting career development office, which helps the student right from CV writing to interview process, visa processing, and admission process for these higher studies. So like London School of Economics, University of Cambridge, Cornell. These are the popular places where students have gone earlier. ISB is there in India. These are my contact details. My email ID and my mobile number is available on the screen. So the student can take a note of this, and I would recommend you to take a virtual tour on the website. Our application process will start from October this year. We have 4 rounds of application. The application form is absolutely free of cost. There are no charges for that. And I also travel to Chhattisgarh, and the students can meet me in person. During the COVID times, I was available online. So we can have video chats on WhatsApp chats where all your parents' queries and the student queries can be resolved. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Syed. Thank you very much. So students want your contact details in the chat box. It will be helpful if you can put it there. So moving on to the next university, I would like to invite Mr. Vishal Acharya from OP Jindal Global University.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, loud and clear.
Absolutely. Okay. My apologies, but low bandwidth internet problem. I will not be able to share the
Yeah, you are.
PPT,
You're
but I
not.
would speak
Your
about
voice is breaking, Vishal. If you can just drop your video.
So again, thank you everyone for giving this opportunity.
We can't hear you, Vishal.
Am I audible now? Clear?
Your voice
Hello?
is breaking in between,
Yeah.
Vishal.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now much better. Yeah. Again. You're not audible, Vishal. So day of the technical glitches again. So let Vishal look into his internet issues. So we'll move on to, meanwhile, we'll move on to the Q&As. Yeah, so there's one question from Ansh. He wants to know if any university is providing a master's in data science.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, is that Vishal?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so I'll just get back to the questions. Yeah, yes, Vishal, you can carry on.
Yeah, okay. I shall keep my video off because of low bandwidth. Again, apologies everybody. So I will be representing OP Jindal Global University. OP Jindal Global is a non-profit global university established in 2009 by Government of Haryana, and it has been recognized by University Grant Commission. Now, I will just keep it a little short, so it makes it interesting for students also. So this university has received highest grade, A grade NAAC accreditation, okay, of the Assessment of Council. And in 2019, JJU was awarded with this prestigious Institution of Eminence Award. So this is our achievement, which is on our website and everywhere. Now, coming back to the admission process and about universities, we have 14 undergraduate programs, 8 interdisciplinary schools. So like we have law, we have journalism, architecture, we have liberal arts, and other many international, you can say, global affair program, many things. Now, the best thing about JU is we have a faculty ratio, 1 ratio for every 10 students. So we have 1 faculty for every 10 students, okay? And we have been ranked 2nd in India for faculty student ratio in 2019, which is the biggest achievement for us. Now, each faculty member has an international degree or an international experience. Now, the rich industry experience in law, in business administration, international relationship, public policy, banking and finance, these are all in general through faculties. Now, talking about the infrastructure and facilities, we have a campus of 82.5 acres, okay, campus built up in Sonipat. Now we are definitely, Ashoka is just beside us. So it's a complete, you can say, university residential campus. So we have a modern exhaustive library, access over 9,000 books, 12,000 journals. Okay, we have on-campus food court. We have like, there are Domino's, Subway, and other things. Now, speaking about our placements or the alumni, we have placed students in different companies like Google, Amazon, American Express, ITC, Indigo. We have our own consultancy firm like McKinsey. We have tie-up with them. Now, it is not only domestic, but our students also go international. So we send students to different universities, okay? So where they can complete the study abroad program and come back to us and study. So we have a lot of universities like Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge associated with us. Now, talking about the accreditation, as I told you before, we are NAAC, we are Institution of Eminence. Now, speaking about the student life, 2 inter-college fest we had every year. Okay, that is Magnus, the sports you can say fest, and the cultural fest is Bismalim. Then we have vibrant extracurricular activities, facilities through over 28 student-led club and societies. We have expensive sports facility with cricket and football field, badminton field, tennis, basketball, and swimming pool. Now, 17% of our full-time faculty are foreign nationals. All faculty have international qualification and experience, and over 250 international collaboration with university in 52 countries. That is what we have in JGU. Our international partner include Harvard, Oxford, Cornell, and other great universities, which we have with us. Now, coming to the admission process, we have a very simple admission process, student. You may be interested in law, architecture, any field. You just have to go to our website, apply, okay? And your complete examination will be conducted online, okay? And we do not expect student to know everything. We know you are coming to us to study. So we would only like to understand how much dedicated you are, how much research you have done for joining the course. So in case you need any information, in case you want to know more about admission process, I would just give the contact details and also in the chat box. Thank you so much. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you very much. So once again, moving on to the Q&As. Yeah, so Ansh wanted to know regarding the Masters in Data Science. So if any of the university is providing, just let me know, or we'll move on to the next question then. So I'll just take it as a no, and we'll move on to the next question. Anyone, any university providing astrophysics?
Yeah, so Ashoka University does offer a major in physics, where astrophysics is a part of our curriculum, and you can go into the research of this particular subject.
Okay, so Mr. Suhail, there's one more question regarding the scholarships at Ashoka University. If you can elaborate on that.
So I'll just go step by step for the students. That first you need to apply by filling an online application form, which is free of cost. So there are no charges. In the application form, there are many details about your academic scores, essay part, letter of recommendations, and once you are selected, then you can apply for a scholarship. The scholarships are not percentage based scholarship, but they are need based scholarship. As I said, that we have made this world class education affordable to all, and we do offer, we take this very seriously. If you are not able to afford this kind of fees structure at Ashoka, all thanks to our philanthropy model, that the students can get 100% fee waiver, including their tuition fee and hostel charges. So it will be approximately a scholarship of 30 lakh rupees for 3 years of undergraduate program.
Okay.
So for the scholarship, the student need to just submit a separate application after the selection, in which they will produce the details of income proofs of the family, the bank statements, and they will be assessed very closely. And based on that, between 25% to 100%, they get a scholarship. And Ashoka does look for top at least 100 students every year to give a full fee waiver scholarship of 30 lakh rupees.
Thank you, sir. So I hope your answer you have got the answer, and for any further information, you can contact Mr. Suhail anytime. So I have two questions for OP Jindal University. I'll just combine these two questions. So Utkarsh wants to know regarding the dual degree option, if you have any in your university, and Twisha wants to know the admissions date. Vishal, are you there? I guess Vishal has logged out, so we will get back to your questions. I'll just move on to the next question. So any university offering space sciences as a course? I'll just take it as a no. Software engineering?
So yes, the Shivnada University offers BTech in Computer Science Engineering. So it entirely depends on the student when he wants to go for specialization. Initially, for the first year, he studies the core courses, and then he can pick up certain specialization, like whether it's data science, artificial intelligence, or whether he wants to go for the coding. So the exposure of these subjects would be good. But yes, I would suggest a student, even if he wants to do a software development core coding, he needs to do a postgraduate once he has done his undergraduate. So exposure and knowledge about these courses would be there at the BTech Computer Science at Shivnada University. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your answer. So students, if you have questions, please drop in your queries in Q&A box and kindly mention the name of the university. And regarding the questions of OP Jindal, I think there's some technical issue at Vishal's end. So is any university providing a course for ethical hacking? So I'll just move on to the next question. So Raisha, if you can actually mention BSc in which subject, your question is incomplete.
So yes, we at Flame University offer two types of BSc. One is a BSc in Applied Mathematics, and we have a BSc Honors Program in Computer Science. So I will just share the link in the chat box, and you can go through that. And my email address is also there, so you can get in touch with me.
Thank you, Neha. Thank you, Neha. So Om wants to know what are the options for journalism at Ashoka University.
Yeah, so for journalism, the student can take a minor into media studies. So we have an option, as I just said, that we are a liberal arts and sciences university. So it's a 3-year BA honors or a BSc honors program. So once you come to Ashoka, you do not need to declare your major. You will be declaring your major in your second year in the third semester. So in the first year, you will be first allowed to explore all the subjects where you can study multiple subjects and make a combination with media studies. And you'll have opportunity to work into media and communication industry after that. I have shared my contact details on the chat box as well. The students can connect with me directly on my mobile.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your answer. Yes, Kushi, he is sharing the details. You can check the chat box. So I would like to actually ask all the universities to mention their dates for the admissions. One by one, you can actually start giving out the dates. So, Suhail, we can start with you.
Yeah, so we have 4 rounds of applying at Ashoka. The first round will start from October. A tentative date will be the first or the second week of October. And for every round, there is a submission deadline. We close our application somewhere around the month of May. So the students, especially from the CBSE board, please remember that you have to apply early. Don't wait for the results, because by that time we are done with the admissions. So by after every round, there will be interview process, and then you can apply for the scholarships.
Meenu ma'am, I can see you. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Our applications will start from the first week of November. So you can just fill up the application, and by 22nd of December, we will have our KIC day, which is the Kriya Immersive Day.
So all things will be online.
Yeah, everything is online, where they need to submit the personal story and academic transcripts, as well as the certificates for co-curricular and extracurricular. If they are selected, then within 15 days time, they will be informed if they move to second stage of Kriya Immersive Day.
Okay, moving on to Neha.
Yeah, so at Flame University, the forms will be available sometime after mid of October. And we have 3 pan-India rounds, wherein this entrance takes place in almost 9 cities across India. They will take place in the month of December, which is called the early decision round, February and April. And then we have about 2 campus rounds, which take place in the month of January and March. And so there'll be a FEAT exam, which is called the Flame Aptitude Test, wherein your logical reasoning skills, analytical English, all these fields review, and an online essay writing. Thank you.
Right. So thank you. So Pallavi,
Yeah, we will accept SAT and ACT scores.
Neha, if you can cut down your video, you're not audible.
If any student has a good score of SAT, or I'm saying we accept SAT and ACT scores. So if a student has a very good SAT or ACT score, they can skip the FEAT exam, but they still need to appear for the personal interview and the online essay that we conduct.
Okay, thank you. Pallavi, over to you.
We are going on with the 6th round. So as and when you are selected, you will be given the date for your SEID day. We start on November 2nd, and our orientation will start from November 9. So you can see all the details. We start with our student housing and everything following week. That is the first week of November.
Okay, so thank you, Pallavi. Ms. Anju?
Yeah, so our admission process will be starting in January. And as you've already seen the presentation, we accept SAT scores, ACT scores, and we also have SNU SAT and APT, which is our own test, Shivnatha University Scholastic Aptitude Test and APT. This year it was happening at an online mode because of the COVID. Next year, most probably we'll be having it on centers, depending on the condition and circumstances. Thank you.
Thank you very much, all of you. So I am getting a lot of questions regarding MBBS or medical courses. So if one by one, if you have any MBBS or medical course, you can go ahead with that. We can start with Neha, I guess. I can see she has given few information regarding MBBS course here.
Sorry, Almas, I could not hear you. What are you saying?
If you can elaborate on the MBBS courses or medical courses Flame is providing.
No, we do not have MBBS at Flame University. We do not offer MBBS. We offer MBA courses.
Okay.
As well. Yeah.
So I don't think so. Tanu, any university here is providing any MBBS or medical course. Yes, ma'am.
But Ilmas, if they want to keep some courses related to the biology as their second option, then we do provide biological sciences, which they can combine with any other kind of minor, because one should always have a second backup.
Yes, definitely, ma'am. So if you can, ma'am, if you can advise them good colleges for MBBS, because she has been asking regarding the MBBS courses since morning. So we do not have any university on board. Yeah.
A lot of times she has asked. So what I will suggest that, first you have to give NEET exam. There is no other option, and based on your ranking in the NEET, you are allotted a college, or a university after the counseling. So I will not be able to say the ranking. Of course, AIMS and Safdarjung, these are all the topmost choices, but it will be based on your ranking. So I think the moment you get into a government college, you will get more exposure, because they have all kinds of cases. The private universities will give you a limited exposure, but it all depends on your ranking in the NEET exam.
Definitely. So I'll just, yes,
Almas,
yes,
I just wanted to add that if you want to explore more about the sciences field, Ashoka has been practicing scientifically speaking webinars, and there are recorded lectures available on YouTube as well. And one of our dean is going to have a lecture on the interdisciplinary sciences on 11th of September. The student can connect with me. I'll be very happy to share the details of that webinar. And that also talks about various careers options after biology from class 12. So I think it will be very helpful for her in deciding the career in sciences.
Thank you, Suhail. So I will very quickly invite Principal Mr. Jaspal Singh to say a few words. Then we will wrap up this session, because students are sitting here with us since morning. So, sir, over to you.
Good afternoon to all. I hope the participants had a wonderful informative session. Whatever queries they were having, their queries have been answered. I also take this opportunity to thank Almas from ICA, the representatives of various overseas universities, Indian universities, and hope that today's this virtual career fair will help students in selecting the career options of their choice in the university which they like, and wish that they will be coming out with flying colors in future. Thank you very much once again to Almas, all the representatives of various universities. Thank you. Over to you, Almas.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. And I would like to thank all the universities who have actually joined us today and patiently answered all the questions. All the students who are with us since morning, thank you very much for being with us, bearing with us. And if you have any query, you can directly contact all the representatives. They have shared all the details in the chat box, or you can mail us at nazir@icindia.com. We will get back to you with the answers definitely. Till then, goodbye. Stay safe and stay healthy, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so